Hello, welcome to Homesteading Northwest Florida. It is Sunday, June 26th, 2022, and we are harvesting some vegetables. And what I decided I was going to do with this bok choy, and this is the Dragon Stir Fry Mix from Baker Creek Seeds that was growing in my raised bed over here. These flowers are Mexican petunia. I got enough flowers. But this was growing in my raised bed, and I had to harvest it. And I think I have some tomatoes coming up here, and these may be peppers. And here's some other peppers, but during the storm last night, I noticed that some of these blooms fell off into the bed here. Here's a leaf. I'm going to get rid of it. Also, I noticed I have some yellow, like, eggs on these leaves. I don't know if that's flea beetles or what that is. I'm going to investigate, but doesn't look good, so I had to spray everything down. I will be spraying with, yeah, here's maybe a better shot of the yellow eggs. But I'll be spraying everything down and you know, taking a look at that. Oh, here's one of those jumpy beetles. I also saw a little tree frog in here because I do water this pretty much. I had to because the temperature was 103 2 days ago. 103 degrees. Anyhow, the moringa kind of tipped over during the storm. And that seems to be pest-free. I really haven't harvested any of that yet to eat, to try it. Or I ate one leaf. But the flowers are always doing good around here. This is what I thought was Tithonia diversifolia, and I always save seeds for this Mexican sunflower. And I've got some dahlias in here. There's a pretty dahlia. And it rained about an inch last night, and it was very windy. Very windy. We've got so I had to tie up some things. Oh, here's a branch in a tree that is hanging down. This pine tree is about to go here, I think. Oh, there's my branch here. I have to get down. But I think this pine tree is letting loose of a lot of needles. And it's a pretty old one, and it's actually had a crook at the bottom, like a hole at the bottom of the tree. And I saw some lizards, some 5-striped skinks coming out of this hole here. Yeah, there's a hole in this tree, like right in the center. Well, I don't know if this pine tree is long for this world, but I'm hoping it falls apart piece by piece. But anyhow, this is what this is all looking like. Okay, we have a Seminole pumpkin bloom here before it turns into a pumpkin. This one right here doesn't appear to be getting any bigger. The fruit itself, after there was a bloom there. We'll see how this one does, how this one matures. But lots of weeds underneath there. And I harvested the green beans, or the black-eyed pea beans, as you can see. Here's our sweet potato. And these are pretty nice-looking flowers, actually, on these black-eyed peas. You know, better than some of my flowers. Like, here's a Nephafia, and it just doesn't look good. And here are my yard-long bean flowers. They are a more purple color. And the beans are very long. They're like this one's about 20 inches long. Ooh, my corn fell over here. Oh my gosh. Or did it get pulled over? What's going on with this corn? The tassel fell over, but my goodness. Okay. All right, yep, and we have a lot of zinnias. Zinnias do really well here, and here we have this yellow. It's not a sunflower, unfortunately. Those don't seem to do too well here. I'll have to try them for real one of these times. But the other one fell over in the storm. And I did come out here before and tie up my tomatoes, some of the tomatoes, and tomatillos. And I do have one tomato. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's a black-eyed pea that needs to be pretty much harvested. But the black-eyed peas I would recommend for pretty much instant production. Production within a month around here if you water them. But yeah, here's a yard-long bean. Here it is. It's pretty long. I'd say it's about 23 inches long. Here's another one. So, beans may be a decent producer around here. Oh, and here's my one tomato. But I didn't really, that wasn't a real serious start to tomatoes with this mess over here. But we'll see what happens. And I ripped up a couple flowering plants, bulbs that never flowered, and I put some cilantro there. Still trying to grow cilantro. Apparently it doesn't like the heat. But here is a black-eyed pea flowers again here. So not bad flowers. And we have the roses. So we've got a lot of pollinators and things. So we'll see how this pumpkin starts doing here. But I did change some things and I put some dirt down. So it may or may not like that I did that. But I'm just going to leave this area alone and see how that flower does of the Seminole pumpkin. But yep, the roses are always, this pine tree is losing a lot of needles. So we'll see. The roses are always flowering. That's nice. I can probably get rid of some of these less productive flowers. But I have a mix of zinnias in here and black-eyed peas. All right.